There's something magical about the road. Every journey writes a story. Every mile uncovers a new feeling, and every destination leaves behind a piece of itself within us. Travel isn't just about place, it's about the moment that stay along after the ride ends. It's been a while since I started sharing a log, but today feels like the perfect day to get back on track. And what better way to restart that with a refreshing escape into the hills? Yes, in today's vlog, I'm taking you along to a beautiful landscapes of Kothagiri. Where the roads are scenic, the air feels lighter, and every turn has a view worth stopping for. From winding hill roads to peaceful vibes, this one's all about slowing down and soaking in it. So sit back, relax, and let's hit the road together. Hey there guys, welcome back to Raven Road. We kicked off our ride from Bangalore at around 4 in the morning, when the city was still half asleep and the roads were calm and peaceful. There's something special about starting the journey that early. The cool breeze, the empty streets, and that quiet excitement of the road ahead. We took the Kanakpura route, cruising through the long stretches of smooth roads as the sky slowly began to lighten up. Watching the sunrise while riding, honestly, that's a feeling you can't really put into words. From there, we continued towards Gundlpet, with the landscape gradually changing, more greenery, fresher air, and that hint that we are getting closer to the nature. And eventually, we made our way towards Bandipur, where the real beauty of the ride starts to kick in. It was a perfect start to an amazing journey. As we rode ahead, we reached the Karnataka-Tamil Nadu border, which also marks the exit for Bandipur and the entry into the beautiful Mudumalai forest. We weren't asked to stop this time, but just a small heads up, always keep an eye out for the signals from the forest officers. If they do ask you to stop, make sure to cooperate and follow their instructions. It's all for the safety and to protect the wildlife around. Once we crossed over, we officially entered Mudumalai. From here, we are taking the Masinagadi route to reach Ooty, one of the most scenic and exciting stretches of the ride. So let's keep going.
The next day.
This is Chow Chow Valley Resorts, located around 3 kilometers from Kothagiri. Tucked right in the middle of a beautiful tea estate, and honestly, the views here are just breathtaking. Lush green tea plantations stretching as far as you can see, with that calm, misty hill vibe all around. It's one of those places where you just want to slow down, take a deep breath, and soak in the beauty. And to truly capture how stunning this property is, let me show you the complete view through my drone shots. After soaking in the beautiful estate views, we decided to try one of the activities here, net cricket. We headed straight into the nets to have some fun. So yeah, time to grab the bat, step into the nets and have a good time. After some really fun moments in the nets and eventually losing the ball somewhere in that greenery, we decided it was time to call it and head for breakfast. We took a nice little walk down the property, just enjoying the fresh air and through calm morning vibes. Breakfast was simple and comforting: idli, vada, rice noodles, and some bread, all followed by a nice hot cup of coffee to kickstart the day. And of course, it wasn't just about the food. The non-stop fun, laugh, and random conversation with the boys made it even better. Sometimes it's the simple moment that turn into best memories.
கூட்டத்தை நம்மளுக்கு ஒரு பெரிய நிமிஷம் ஆ அவன் கோச்சுக்குவானே இதை பொண்டாட்டி கோச்சுக்கிற மாதிரி நம்ம கஷ்டப்படுறதா இருக்குது.
ஆமாம் அவ்வளோதான் நம்ம ஃப்ரெண்டு எப்படி தானே.
After finishing our breakfast, we got ready and headed straight towards Coronado Estate. Known as one of the most beautiful tea estates in South India and once owned by our former leader J. Lalita ma'am. The excitement was real because this place is all about endless stretches of tea plantation, scenic roads, and those peaceful hill vibes you just can't get off. And here's the plan. I'm going to ride through the estate itself and take the route to exit onto the main road from our stay. So you guys are in for some really scenic visuals on the way. Let's get going. Let me quickly share a few important things about Coronado Viewpoint before we get into those amazing visuals. There's a small entry fee for both cars and bikes, and since it's a dead-end spot, you'll find plenty of parking available. There's also a small tea and coffee shop and snack shop, along with restrooms, which were surprisingly clean, so it's a big plus. But the most important thing, watch out for the notorious monkeys here. They are super quick and will grab anything you're carrying if you're not careful. We parked our bikes and took a short walk of about 50 meters down to reach the viewpoint, and trust me, once you get there, it's all worth it. Here are some absolutely beautiful visuals for you guys. After spending some time at the viewpoint, we headed towards a famous restaurant in Kothagiri called as Odayan, which is on the way to Catherine Falls and roughly around 7 kilometers from the town. The ride to this place itself is quite scenic with beautiful roads and greenery all around, making it a perfect stop on the way. So let me take you along and show you the views and of course the restaurants once we reach there. The food here was quite disappointing and definitely not up to the hype. The location is great, no doubt about that. But apart from the view, there wasn't much that really stood out for us. Anyways, after finishing our lunch, we didn't waste much of the time and headed straight towards Catherine Falls. And that's when we found out that it's actually about a 2 kilometer trek to reach the falls, passing through a private tea estate and a small village along the way. That just made things a lot more interesting and adventurous. And it's time to stretch those legs and get started on the trek. After that 2 kilometer trek to the falls and back, I was completely drained, didn't have energy to continue vlogging and show you more visuals. But honestly, sometimes it's okay to just live the moment without the camera. And just like that, it's day 3, time to check out of the resort and start heading back to Bangalore. This time we are taking the Mettupalayam Dimbam Ghat route, which is known for its winding roads and some really scenic stretches. So the ride back should be just as exciting. With that said, let's get back on the road and start the journey home. Once we crossed the Dimbam Ghat, we found a small detour that took us through a forest route towards Kollegal instead of the usual highway. And honestly, it turned out to be such a beautiful stretch. Here's a quick glimpse of the ride. Peaceful roads, dense greenery, and just the kind of ending this trip deserved. And with that, it's time to wrap up this vlog. I hope you enjoyed being part of this journey as much we enjoyed living it. Do like, share and comment on the video, and please do share your feedback, what I can improve. Until next time, keep traveling and exploring the world, because we live only once. See you on the next ride.